Hey everybody, I'm gonna take a brief hiatus here from the Trappist beers I've been doing. I'll get back to them in my next review. I'm gonna do one that actually I didn't know if I was gonna review or not, but I decided what the hell, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna review it anyway. They put it on the shelves, they sold it to me, I bought it. I'm gonna be doing the Boulevard's Smokestack Series Imperial Stout. I think this is as big a fan as I am of Boulevard. I think this is might be. I haven't tasted it yet. One of the first screw ups that Boulevard did. This is their batch 2. They haven't done this. They brewed this beer first in 2008. Then they brewed it again in 2011. Brewed 2 batches. Batch 1 apparently was fine. Batch 2, well, I'll read from their website. It says, to all Boulevard fans, the 2011 limited release of Smokestack Series Imperial Stout has recently been the subject of some consumer comments and forum postings. We'd like to take this opportunity to explain what happened and to offer monetary relief to any dissatisfied customers. Prior to the March release, our tasting panel sampled several bottles of new barrel-aged beer. Some turned out as expected, while others displayed the unique characteristics of wild Brettanomyces yeast. We immediately posted tasting notes to our blog. I mean, who reads blogs from beer producers, announcing the deviation and noting the differences in flavor profiles. Because our tasting panel very much enjoyed both versions, we decided to proceed with the release as usual. It is batch number 2 of the 2011 Imperial Stout that exhibits the Brettanomyces trait. In retrospect, we should have called attention to this Brett character on the label. Because we didn't, because some consumers got a beer that was different from the one they had a legitimate right to expect, we're offering a refund to anybody who feels shortchanged and who can reasonably demonstrate that they did in fact buy a bottle of batch number 2 of our 2011 Imperial Stout. This is 11.0% ABV. I don't know what, there is nothing on the label, so let me see if I can get this cork out of here. These Boulevard corks are, as mentioned oftentimes before, very notorious for being hard to get out. But let's see what we have. I don't know when they announced that. I'm sure it was probably after complaints. I'm not sure. I know other brewers have had problems with infected beers, but it's coming out pretty easy for a Boulevard cork. Let's see. You see what we have here. Not a lot of smoke there, a little bit. Let's get this in a glass and see what we have. Well, we got, that's, for an Imperial Stout, that's a good looking Imperial Stout. We got a good, 3-finger head of very brown head. It's not even, you couldn't even call that off-whites. That's a very chocolate covered head. Not a bit of light through this anywhere. It's a good looking Imperial Stout. Now let's see what we got for a smell. This is where the Brett will probably come in if it's in there and if it's in this bottle. And it's, surprisingly, I'm getting some chocolate and stuff. Getting a little bit of that Brett funk. Maybe some, like a sour cherry smell. I don't know what barrels they aged this in. I hope it wasn't the ones they used for their Saison Brett, because that's where it probably came from. It's dark, it's roasty, but the taste is where the infection, if it is in there, is gonna come out. So let's see what we got here. Okay, yeah, I got that funk, got some sour cherries. It's not kicked in too bad yet. I don't think it's overridden all the flavors. I am getting a little caramel, little toffee, some dark chocolate, some coffee. But it's definitely there. It's not a bad beer yet. I think if it had been, if I'd aged it much longer. On the bottle here it says best before 01/2013, so we're nearly there. So it's had good 10 months of Brett working in this, but I don't taste it so much in this one. You know, I checked some online blogs, some of the reviews in Beer Advocate and Rate Beer, and some people really liked it. Some said they even liked it better than the batch one, which was the regular Imperial Stout. Well, it's definitely not a super Imperial Stout. This is a free review because I did get my money back, even though I hadn't tried it yet. But it's a good beer. It's a good tasting beer. I wish I tasted the 2008 version. That's the first and only time they've done it before. You're not getting a lot of what you expect from Imperial Stouts in here, but it's a tasty beer. So let me sit and let this warm up and see if the flavor profiles change, and I'll be back in a few with final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. I'm totally perplexed. This is not a Russian Imperial Stout, but damn, it's a good beer. I don't know what even to call this or even how to rate it. I like it. I'd probably rate it a 9 out of 10. As a Russian Imperial Stout, it'd probably get a 2 out of 10. But this is a tasty beer. I'm not sure what's going on here. If they could redo this again and label it something else, it would be a damn good beer. So I'm not even gonna rate this. As an Imperial Stout, it's a 2. As a beer I like, it's up there. It's a tasty beer. I don't know whatever happened with this. It worked. It's not an Imperial Stout. I'm not sure what it is. If they can find a label for it and redo it again, they'd make a damn good beer. But till next time, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. This is a good, tasty beer. As it's warmed up, the dark malts have come out. The bread has receded a bit to the background. Is just a a slight bitterness there at the end, but there's some viniousness, some great flavors. A lot of strange flavors in here that I've never tasted before together, and somehow it works. So till next time, everybody, cheers. Keep drinking good beers, and since this is my 150th review, I will continue after this with my reviews of the Trappist ales.